Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is DMAC, and today I'm looking at a very nice American lock padlock. This is the 700. Very weighty lock, this one. Very thick shackle on there. Got the key for this one, or I've got a key, which works fine, as you can see. And we've got this American keyway there, which are really wide open keyways, I find. So I'll use a top of the keyway wrench and a nice deep hook levering off the bottom. I know a lot of people I've seen picking American locks with these short hooks. I mean, for me, I don't quite get the success that I would with a deep hook, and I find that when we've got all this space there in the bottom of the keyway, why not use it up with a nice deep hook? We may have some zero set pins in there, we don't really know. So yeah, using a deep hook certainly gets me more success. So I'm going to grab Sparrow's SS Dev deep hook, which is that one. This one is in 15 thousandths. So yeah, let's use the top of the keyway and see how we get on. It's a little bit loose in there, but you should do it. We're not going to use heavy tension. There we go. Okay, so we'll start at the front and work our way back. Click on one there, click on two, I think that was 5. This is a 6-pin core in here, and there's a click on 6 as well. So we're just going for light clicks really until we find that full set, which should then put us onto the spools, and then it should be a case of just setting those spools. That one felt like it overset, so I'm just going to release the tension a fraction. There's one drop down again, I think. That's 3. There's a couple of clicks on 6 there, very fast clicks. That was 3, and we just went into a full set there, which tells me we're on the spools now. So I just need to kind of push up on these key pins and find the one that gives us counter rotation. That's 2 there, giving a little bit of counter rotation. So we'll pop him up, and there's a small click on 6. I didn't feel any other spools, but let's go back in and see if we can't find some. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and another small click on 6, and we got a little bit of movement there on the core. Let's go back through again and see if we can't find that spool that's holding us up. Oh, there we go. I think that's 4 or 3. Still not open, so there must be another spool still in the full set. I think that's 5. We've got counter rotation, and we're still not set. There must be another spool in there somewhere. 1, 2, 3. That's 5. And we're back into a full set. There's 3. We've got counter rotation on 3. And there we go, we're open. Like the the American lock 1100s, this one has very strong spring tension on it. So when you get that that slight movement, and you get that full set, sometimes it's worth just giving that tension wrench a bit of a pulse, just to see if you haven't set it. I know a lot of people pick these open, don't realise they're open, because it does require heavy pressure to get past that that spring tension in these. So let's open this one up and see what we've got. We've got a Phillips head down there, so we'll pop that off, and that should get us the core. There we go. Let's pop it down there and grab the pinning tray. That's the larger follower there, which won't fit the American core. So let's see if we can find a smaller one somewhere. There we go, that's the smaller one. Okay, clear a bit of space. Okay, I'm going to lock him up because I do have the key for this one. And we'll just pop this circlip off the back. Or try to at least. There we go. He's off. So we've got the key there. It does have that sort of stepped, oh, get in focus, that stepped actuator on the back, so I'm going to turn it that way there, and we should just be able to push this straight through. And there we go. So you can see we've got 6 pins. I got this lock a while ago and I think it came to me with no key. Unfortunately, I had this Federal lock key, which seemed to fit the keyway really well. I had 2 of these for another padlock, so I liberated this one for the American lock and popped another pin just in the 6th chamber, because like the American 1100s quite often are, this one only had the 5 pins. So let's just empty these out and see what we've got. So pin 1 is serrated, pin 2 is serrated, pin 3 is standard, 4 looks standard, 5 looks standard, and 6, I think that's serrated. Just adjust those a bit. Okay, and if we look at the core, nothing special in there, I don't think. No counter milling or anything like that. And yeah, that nice wide open keyway there. Okay, let's have a look in here, see what security pins we got. Some of those lovely American pins, I'm sure. So one is serrated, lightly serrated. They don't have much of a spring on these. 2 is a serrated spool. Let me see that there. Yeah, quite a lot of other cores, when you're taking these pins out, they kind of shoot out, but I find with American locks the springs are not very strong at all. 3 is a very nice serrated pin there. Oh, just dropped him. There we go. 4, we've got a serrated spool. I do like these American lock serrated spools, they're very nice. Oh, we've got some springs coming out there. 5 is a standard spool. I think that might be one that I popped in there a long time ago. And 6 is serrated. Can't quite see that there. There we go. Serrated pin. Yeah, I think when I got this lock, I didn't have the right key for it. This Federal lock key fitted it really well. So I would have put in yeah, 1 driver and 1 key pin. So I think that's the key pin that I put in. Just a sort of standard spool there. I think maybe while I've got this apart, I might get the Dremel out and just put a couple of light serrations on that to make it more like the American lock pins. Okay, so let's just zoom you in a little bit on there so you can see what we've got. Yeah, as you'd expect, serrations on most of these bottom pins, and yeah, serrations and spools on the top pins. Very nice lock indeed, this one. Yeah, if you can get hold of one, they're quite rare in this country. I was lucky enough to find this one. It came with a job lot of locks on eBay. I think it was just a whole bunch of old Euro locks, and this, it didn't even list in the listings title and description, it didn't even list the American padlock in there. I think I just spotted the round body shape and had a look, and it was an American lock, and fortunately there weren't many bids on the listing, so I got it for a bit of a bargain price with a whole bunch of other Euro cylinders. So that was nice. That was a bit of a bargain. So yeah, there you go. That's the American Lock 700. So yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.